SERAP on Thursday said it had petitioned the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva over the way police authorities clamped down on Revolution Now protesters on Monday. The organization asked the council to immediately convene a special session to probe Sowore's arrest and repression of the protesters, including journalists who covered the protest. It described the order as repressive. SERAP's position was contained in an open letter to the council dated August 8 and signed by its deputy secretary. SERAP said the rights situation in Nigeria had deteriorated drastically as the federal and state governments refused to obey court orders. SERAP also called on the council to ask Nigerian authorities to release unconditionally Sowore and all those detained in connection with the Revolution Now protest. It further asked the council to demand that Nigerian authorities cooperate with the UN Special Rapporteurs by allowing them free access to the country to investigate all allegations of human rights abuses. Political analyst Ugochukwu Kako says what is happening to Sowore is a political witch hunt.
What is happening to him, we have to make it clear to everybody. It's a political witch hunt. It has nothing to do with what he said, all right? Because there is no place. Nobody has proven that Sowore said anything inciting against the country, against the citizen. He didn't call for violence. In 2011, Muhammad Buhari called for revolution when we had the Egyptian revolution, the Hosni Mubarak time. In 2014, Bola Ahmed Tinubu called for revolution. These guys are free, all right? Buhari is a president as we speak today. Nobody arrested him in 2011. Bola Tinubu is an APC chieftain. Nobody arrested him. So what is happening to Sowore is a clear case of political witch hunt.
Let's look at the court case now.
The court stamps something does not mean it's illegal.
Right? Well, the position of the DSS, they said they provided video evidence, and from what I read earlier this morning is that he had meetings, alleged meetings with IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu.
He's a journalist.
He also had Hold on, that's what they are saying. And then the court looked at this and felt these were strong enough evidence to hold this man for another 45 days while they conduct investigation.
Well, see, I think at this point I have to disagree with the court. All right, but it's important that Femi Falana, whoever is in charge, is working on this to make sure that everything is fine. We have a steam president that said that if you lose the election, the drugs or the baboons and the rest of them will flow on the road. Nobody arrested him. All right, this guy, nobody could pinpoint that he had a meeting with Nnamdi Kanu or whatever is his name. Is not enough to jail him. First of all, Sowore is a journalist. He has a publishing house. All right, so could it be tied to the fact that he's trying to find out what happened to this person? So it's easy for the DSS to come out and say, okay, this is there, this is what happened. They should get to work and make sure that they sort out whatever issue that the Nigerian police force and the Nigerian army is having. That is the core of their responsibility. Not trying to use Sowore to please whoever is the president at Aso Rock at this point. Whatever is happening to Sowore has no effect, has no bearing on our internal security, has no bearing on our security as this country. The guy has said that he wants revolution. He said some things. Yeah, he could argue some of his points that it doesn't make sense economically, all right? But it has nothing to do with trying to overthrow this country or trying to make sure that there is no peace in our land. It doesn't threaten anybody, all right? They are doing a peaceful protest, and the police attacked them. The same police that they killed, the army killed some of them a few days back, and they're now coming on social media to ask us to help them. Whereas when they were dealing with innocent civilians on Monday in Lagos, they were fine with that. So this illegality that we're trying to do, anybody can wear a coat and wear a uniform because you are backed by law to constitute one form of illegal act and the rest of it.